but well, today I'm making a very new recipe. This is what my daughter gave me for Mother's Day. My youngest daughter, Mindy, gave me this for Mother's Day. Very thoughtful gift, because she knows, Mindy, I am also a pastry baker as well as a cook and a baker. Well, today we're making chocolate chip blondies. A new recipe that I dug up out of this cookbook. I'm going to probably come up with a lot of recipes from this wonderful cookbook. So we're letting the butter melt. You want it completely melted. This is unsalted butter, and these are going to be a wonderful, wonderful treat for you folks. It's going to be really delicious. It's all butter based, you know. It's a wonderful, thoughtful gift that she gave me. Now, this is going to have a lot of egg in it, folks. It's going to be 4 eggs and 2 egg yolks. So just wanted to be aware of it. And let it go for about another minute. I got wonderful gifts from Mother's Day, really beautiful gifts. Amazing what you can do with all your gifts. They're like treasures to me, you know. Let's see how this is, because we're going to add in 1 1/2 cups of white sugar and let me see how much with the brown sugar. 1 cup of sugar. Excuse me, folks. You already almost said I almost overdid the white sugar. See what happens when you don't have much of a voice? Okay, we're going to put this back and let the butter melt for a minute. Okay. No, something was away. Okay, this is just about melted in. I'm now going to add in 1 cup of sugar. I'm now adding in used light brown sugar, folks. I'm adding in a cup of light brown sugar. Okay, I actually get this out with my hands. These canisters I actually got for Christmas. It's amazing what you can do with all your gifts you get. They're treasures, absolutely treasures. There we go. Dumping this in there. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix this together. Before I add in my eggs. Keep mixing. Oh, folks, it smells delicious. This is very similar, and sometime in the next week or so, I'm going to show you how to make caramel. Very similar to this. Now, I'm adding in my eggs. I'm adding in, 2 eggs and 4 yolks. One and 4 yolks. I just want to make sure we have this right, because it's a brand new recipe. Yes, 2 eggs. Careful you don't get those eggshells in there, folks, or, you know. If you don't do a recipe the way you're supposed to do it, folks, it's not going to come out. I can tell you that. Now I'm going to go to 4 yolks. 1. Now be very careful not to lose anything at all. You could get a little bit white in here. It will not hurt you. 2. Separating eggs is very hard, but we're not using the whites, they're just using the yolk. 3. 1 more. We have 1 egg tonight for dinner. I don't want to lose anything. I don't know what I'm going to do. I lose one thing at all. I gotta be very careful. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Now we're going to mix this together. Mix, 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 and take off the flame, or we'll end up with scrambled eggs. It smells very similar to caramel. Keep mixing. You don't want to have scrambled eggs, and often that happens. You got to remove it from the heat so they don't scramble. Okay, we're going to put this on a low heat and let this continue cooking. I'm going to go to the dry. Alright, now next thing I want to add in is my flour. I'm adding in 2 cups of flour. I might as well take care of this right now. 2 cups of flour. This is going to be my dry. Okay. 1. Let me check this before we have a problem with this. 1 more cup of flour. Okay. Remove everything you use, folks, because I have one bad habit, folks. I have a habit of making blunders, and we don't want that happening. Mix this up. Nice and smooth. Okay. Now, I need to add in my baking powder. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. Here we go. 1. Everything's got to be done right to the T. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay. We're actually going to be adding in milk chocolate chips to this. It's going to be fantastic. I literally cannot wait to have this later. Put this away, because I don't want to make any blunders. Off the stove. Beat this up for a minute. It's going to look a little bit eggy, but don't worry about it. It's all going to be mixed together in a minute. But I am definitely going to show you how to make caramel. I'm dying to make it. Let's get rid of all these ugly eggshells. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add this into my bowl. Oh, folks, it smells so good. Oh. Mix. Mix, mix. You want to get everything out. Then we're going to go to the final touch. You kids are going to love this when you get home from school. Beautiful. Look how beautiful this batter is coming out. Now, I want to thank my daughter so much. My daughter, Mindy, who's my youngest daughter, got me this beautiful cookbook. I'll show you again. Beautiful cookbook. I've always wanted something like this, and I guess she knew. Because also when you're a cook, you also have to be a pastry chef as well as, you know. Now, I'm going to add in my milk chocolate chips. I'm going to take a handful of these. I'm telling you, kids are going to love this. I can tell you that. Okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is grease your pan. Make sure it's completely greased. Some of the chocolate chips are melted, but so what? It's really what's going to make it taste so wonderful. There we go. Okay. All right, a few more chocolate chips on the top. Pop this in the oven and bake this for about 15-20 minutes. And here we have delicious chocolate chip blondies. I can't really cut it out too well because, as you can see, folks, it's very warm. It's just literally breaking apart in my hand, but this is what it looks like when it's done. Look how beautiful that is. It's delicious, wonderful chocolate chip blondie from Deborah Waite's Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.